Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me bring up my mobile dashboard so that I can still see Twitch chat at least. There we go. Alright. So, we today are making sounds with analog because I have a project that's due today. This ain't 2B. You're right, Dr. Kia. I believe it said that in the live notice. Is that not what my channel says right now? Let's check my stream quick. Because, yeah, I'm not doing 2B today. Yeah, it says making sounds with analog on Ableton. Let me update the game that I'm doing, or what I'm doing, because it's not Minecraft. Music. What tags do I have right now? We're doing more dubstep than so let's update that. But yeah, so today we are making some music, or at least sounds. Well, not the fent tag, femtinal. Big difference. Alright, let's get Spectrum out. Then what's that one, oscilloscope? Max. I know that there's an oscilloscope. Max for live device. Here, I have it on my laptop. Let's pull that out. I think it's in my downloads. Oscilloscope, there we go. Copy that, paste that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Trying not to sneeze. No, God. No. Oh yeah, I need to... Oh, not that. We have sounds. Now, the first sound that I want to learn how to make, and it probably is going to be difficult with analog, is a dubstep wub. And I don't think we're going to find a great tutorial on YouTube unless with analog. Create dubstep wubs with Ableton Analog. Let's go. Yo, this is from Slam Academy. Hey, yo.
I just want to show off how to make some basic wubs using the Ableton Analog. Here's the, here she is right here.
Can I make this any louder? No.
So here's the deal. It's pretty simple. This is basic wubs. So before you get into doing too much wavetable stuff, just see what you can get out of a couple square waves. I got square waves here, a couple of them detuned by an octave. That helps. You can get it done with one square wave though. And a low pass filter with a little bit of distortion. I've got distortion coming in here on this low pass filter. And then I have distortion here from the overdrive. Those are both stages that are adding coloration, especially once the filter opens up. So I grab the filter and I adjust it to taste. Let's turn that LF.
Here, hold on, let me get this right. Where's the edit value? 358. Resonance 45. Okay, we've got square wave, detuned square wave by an octave, frequency filter. Oh, we're getting there already.
FO off. So I got my filter here saying, okay, it's not a buzzy sound. It's a low pass sound, you know. This is the basics of subtractive synthesis. And now the magic happens when I add a little bit of envelope. That's this envelope here. I put a kind of slow attack linear envelope, not an exponential envelope.
Filter
Just a kind
envelope of
slowly rising tone.
1.31.
And then the real magic is in this LFO depth, because that's coming over here from this guy. So the LFO envelope for just a kind of slowly rising tone, and then the real magic is in this LFO depth, because that's coming over here from this guy. So the LFO actually has modulation to its out of sync rate. Let's listen to that. So I can open this filter up to hear more of it. So that's got modulation, but then when I kick it over to sync mode, there's also some automation or modulation on this, which is actually a triangle wave with this pulse width all yanked out.
He's doing so much right now.
When I kick it over to sync mode, there's also some automation or modulation on this, which is actually a triangle wave with its pulse width all wanked out. So here's a triangle wave. You can make it like pew 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 or like wub wub wub. I'm gonna go with
Get the LFO right, and we're doing a triangle wave. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as hell. Oh, we got filter 2 off, right? Yeah. Amp 2's off.
wub today. So womp 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 womp. So this clock synced LFO is getting kind of banged up a little bit from our automation, which
So he's automating
you can see right here.
the rate of the LFO.
Rate.
Let's go down an octave. Let's make some MIDI quick. Here, hold on. Let's make this a much simpler pattern. Alright, and then do an automation on the LFO rate. Alright, so we probably want it to start at 3, then maybe go up to 16, and then just copy and paste that over and over again. Wobbly.
I can right click and clear this.
Oh, he's doing clip automation right in
Cool,
there.
huh? Now, ultimately, you're going to go ahead and automate the switch between the sync and the out sync. Any of these things can be automated by right clicking. Out sync, in sync. For that, now I'm clicking it in the out sync. Really mangling up that wave. Nice, huh? Let's roll out on this. This has been Basic Wubs with JP at Slam Academy.
Thanks, JP. Moose Mountie, welcome on in.
Desk tubes and some
We're learning how to make the wubs, the dubs, and all that. Meanwhile, we're doing a little sign griefing and traveling. So we're gonna save that, name that to Wub. Cool, we got our first sound. Unless there's anything else JP wanted to say. That's some cool ass sound design.
Come on through Slam Academy sometime. www.slamacademy.com. We got online classes in sound design, music production, all that.
This is Slam Academy. We're a diverse family of working musicians with one important common bond, a deep love for the creative process of making music.
I hate every preset I've ever listened to. I just want to make all my own sounds. You have to have your own sound, otherwise you're not going to stick out.
United by our passion for creating, the Slam family exists to educate and support musicians of any age, any level, and in any genre.
But yeah, check out Slam Academy. Good shit. Oh, my neck. My back. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, we got a dubstep wub. How about a Psytrance kick with analog? Wonder if Slam did one on this as well. Is that my shirt that's itching me? A little bit. Alright, nothing by Slam on this one. Psytrance kick with analog. Is there anybody that has it? Let's just try playing around with it. I think that we can figure this out. So we need to just basically copy everything from here, throw it in there, and then just delete analog and add it back. And now let's rename it to kick. So what we probably need is more of a sine wave than anything. Let's bring it down an octave. Let's take the envelope and make it so it's much more plucky, but also warps up into itself a little bit. Let's bring it down another couple octaves maybe. And put it on a low pass filter. Oscillator 2, make that into a square wave, I'm thinking. Hey, just a bit of noise. Oh, the oscilloscope was not found. Huh. Is it my USB drive because it wasn't plugged in? Hold on. Continue without scanning. You always say there's something wrong with it, but there never actually is. Alright, let's just throw that in our documents. Did that work? Let's keep this file. Just refresh that. Bring the oscilloscope back in here. How to make a kick analog. Deny. Okay. Alright, I think if we just bring the frequency down. No, I just want the most simple tutorial, please. Analog style kick drum. Oh, well, that's the one that I just clicked on, but it's not using analog. Here we go.
Let's make an Afrobeat hit. From producers from all.
Hello everyone, my name is Dan Delisandri.
Oh god, why is everyone so quiet today on this?
Ableton Live, which is all part of the Gut Pair. Let's activate it so we can see it, and then you can cut.
Alright, are you
sine
actually
waveform.
using analog?
Alright. To hear that.
Bro is overcomplicating it. Alright, pitch on 55%. Getting there, getting better. Time 33%. The amp section, we can adapt the decay time. Oscillator 2 is also, or is being a square. Tuned down 6 semitones? Ooh. Are you sure not 7? Anyway, about it, that sounds kind of awful, my guy. Turn on the frequency filter, bring it down to just 1K. And the amp is just regular settings. Bring that all the way down. Still wants it 6 semitones now. Or was that supposed to be for oscillator 2? Maybe both? Wait, what am I looking at? No, this is for amp 2. Milliseconds, decay 17 milliseconds. 626. That does not sound like my shit right now. Sine wave 2 octaves down, minus 6 semitones. Yeah, I don't think mine sounds anything like that. That's rough. Maybe mode sub? Is that what we're missing here? No? 50%. Maybe it's something that I fucked with that I ought not to have. Alright, let's just kill this analog and try again because that did not work. Start simple. We have a sine wave down 2 octaves, down 6 semitones, no detune. Yeah, mine sounds nothing like that, my guy. We just started, right? C3. Yeah, mine sounds absolutely nothing like that, but I'll let you cook. 55, 33. Some water. Alright, in amp 2. This is a square wave. Down 6 semitones. The high pass 12. Filter frequency of 1K. EQ, I guess. Now we're bringing that down like right there. Then 2, we're bringing up like right there. Kind of. Pedal. Never used pedal before. Is that before or after EQ? Kind of important. Wait, where'd it go? Gain 67, 0, overdrive, sub, dry wet, is that 36? Saturator? But this still doesn't even sound like a kick, my guy. Okay, well, you have a different saturator than I do. MF analog. I don't know. I'm not liking this person's tutorial because it is not sounding anything like what they are saying it should, despite me having all the settings being exactly what they have. Yeah, it kind of just sounds like ass. Like, is my filter frequency off, or what's going on here? How come theirs feels so much more smooth and mine is all crackly and shit? Conclude fucking, I don't know. Here, actual Ableton fucking one. Drum synth kick. No, I can't use operator for this assignment. I need to use analog. For fuck's sake. I've made this before. God, I hate this shit. Tutorials online are awful, and it's getting so difficult to Google anything. I can't use operator because that's just the nature of the assignment. Maybe... Yeah, it sounds all like fucking crackly. Like, why is that? None of these kicks sound any good. How to create a kick in Ableton. I can't use operator. They're making me use fucking analog. I don't like analog either. I know no one likes analog. Am I really gonna have to fucking... Bruh, whose signs we taking? The signs that we're taking are that of shops, sign spammers, people advertising clients, hate speech. Yeah. Those are the signs that we're going around destroying right now. Analog kick. There we fucking go.
What happens when you...
Hello there, it's Postman here. Welcome to another episode of the Analog series. And on this episode, we are gonna look
W.
on how to make a kick drum.
Goddamn
in
right.
analog.
Yeah, this thing destroys like literally thousands of signs a day.
Let's hear the kick drum playing solo. So this
Can
process
I get a few more
is
pixels?
very similar to the previous episode, the 808 bass. And I'm gonna duplicate the channel, make it a bit louder, solo it, and bypass all the processing I've done. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later in this episode. And I'm gonna drop a new instance of analog to initialize the synth. So similarly to what we have done in the 808 bass, I want to turn off the oscillator too, change the shape from a saw wave to a sine wave, and make sure that the voices are set to monotone. In the 808 bass, I want to turn off the oscillator too, change the shape from a saw wave to a sine wave, and make sure that the voices are set to monophonic. I'm going to also increase a little bit the amp 1 so it's a bit louder. So to make sure that the voices are set to monophonic. I'm going to also increase a little bit the amp 1 so it's a bit louder. So to make drum sounds, we want to increase the pitch envelope and decrease the time to a very short time. I find that somewhere in the 15% range works really well. We'll also add a little bit of noise to add some color. Yeah, works just fine. And I'm going to increase the sub level here to the maximum. What this does is it adds a sub oscillator playing one octave below the oscillator 1, so it gives a little bit more weight. Now moving over to the filter section, I want to use a low pass. I'm gonna put the frequency cutoff all the way down. We don't want any sustain. The decay can be set to taste, but before setting the decay, I want to increase the envelope. Basically, this sets how much of this filter frequency cutoff is being modulated by the envelope, so this attack the decay and the sustain. And depending if you want a clicky kick or a longer one, you can set the decay to taste. Now to the amp section, it's the same. Kill all the sustain and play with the decay.
What's happening? Are we in the amp now? Decay down.
And I'm gonna drive the filter. This adds a really nice warmth to it. Alright, so let's hear with the rest.
Okay, cool. Got a kick going. Now, what else did you do to it, though? You put like a saturator and shit on it,
It's
right?
already a decent kick, and let's go over to the processing I've done. This is a very savvy kick, so I've added a little bit of punch and a little bit more of presence in the high end. Then I've used 2 compressors. The first one is to control the peaks, so it basically gives a more stable signal. And the second one is to control the attack, so to make it a bit more clicky. And then I've added a saturator to make it a little bit more warm. And you can play with the drive depending on how driven you want the kick to be.
Okay, that's starting to sound good. Maybe... I think that looks good. I'm happy with the kick that we made. Alright, let's listen to some music quick and check on our accounts and see what kind of sounds we want to use. I'm going to throw on this mix that I really enjoyed the other day and see if there's any sounds that I would like to make myself. This is mixed by Problem Child. I think I have an issue with my config. Oh, here we go. That's the issue, I think. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Didn't get enough sleep last night, which I have no excuse. I got up and immediately started playing Minecraft. Oops. Alright, I think we'll hear more of the sounds that we want to make if we listen to something like Dropkick. Definitely if we listen to Dropkick. Alright, SoundCloud is dying. Please let me use the search. SoundCloud, fix your shit. Yo, I want to search. I'm clicking, y'all. I'm clicking. I guess we have to navigate through our likes. Oh, if we listen to Taboo, I guarantee we'll listen to some good shit. But I can't fucking search. Like, what the fuck? Anyways. No, I don't want Wakan. I want Taboo, baby. But it won't let me fucking search. Hi, Beans. Can't find that user? Bullshit. Why is SoundCloud being like this? Open up Firefox, I guess. See if it'll work on there. Oh my god, quit fucking, like, giving me pop-ups. I'm gonna crash out because the internet's going slow. I feel like I'm back in the 2000s. Like, what? Is Steam hogging the internet or something? Yeah, it's updating fucking Fallout 76. Yeah, how do I stop it from updating random bullshit? No thank you. Stop. Music by Taboo. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to find this one track when I can't use the fucking search. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. This one. There we go.
What the fuck, man? Whoa, 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 crazy. Whip it step. Am I supposed to feel like a hot dog?
I would like to get something like that. That really dirty bass.
How stupid is this?
You're listening to the audiobook You're Fucking Out, I'm Fucking In by Kenny Powers.
I'm the man who has the ball. I'm the man who can throw it faster than fuck. So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick. Everyone. Perhaps a little more room here for the fixins. We're gonna have so many fucking fixins up in this motherfucker. Fixins.
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fixins.
That's a cool ass sound. That wow, 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 wow. I gotta learn better ways to describe sounds.
All of you can suck my nuts. Suck on them so fucking hard you can't even breathe through your mouth. Only through your nose. But it'll be even hard to do, because my fucking fat dick will be clogging that shit. Perhaps a little more room here for the fixins. We're gonna have so many fucking fixins up in this motherfucker. Fixins.
All right, now how do I describe these sounds? How do I communicate to the internet how to ask how to make these sounds? Here, how to make gloopy sounds. Gloopy bass. Let's see if this has what I'm looking for. TikTok. My God. Is that an oscillator he's using? What the fuck is going on here? Acid wubs. Thank you, Preston. I'll try looking that up. How to make acid wubs. Also, welcome on in, Preston. Glad to have more music enjoyers in chat. Of all the other streamers, your music tastes are one of the closest to mine. You listen to a lot of the same shit that I do. Acid wub. A sawtooth or square wave oscillator. Okay. So let's duplicate this. Remove the pedal, the saturator, and the EQ, and then throw a fresh analog in there. And sawtooth or square wave? I mean, I'm always a sawtooth fan. Let's start with just one oscillator. Okay, start with a sawtooth or square wave, as this provides a good base for the sound. Filter is the most crucial part. Turn the cutoff frequency down so the sound is not too bright. Alright. How far down? Probably, I don't know, let's do it somewhere around 400. Oh yeah. Turn the resonance up high to create characteristic squelching. Hell yeah. Oh, I like that. Turn the resonance, okay. Envelope. Modulate the filter with an envelope to create the wub effect. Adding a bit of release to the envelope. Okay. Let's see. Turn up the glide control to create smooth pitch bending. Okay, where's glide? Here's glide, I think. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. Copy these, delete all of them, paste that in. Take everything and bend it a bit more. Is it set to monophonic? Now it's gliding better. Okay, that's sick. Let's take that and make a B section to it. Just move these down. Move these up, down, up one more, down, up, down, up, way up, but also make it shorter. Now something like this, but just get rid of all these, paste those in, and bring it down just a touch. Bring this up. What if we duplicated that, got rid of that? Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Bring that down one more. I like that sound how it is right now. Before we even go through the rest of this, let's just make rename acid wub 1, and then we'll just duplicate this because I already like how that is. Hell yeah, this is sounding good. I think we're not quite at the point to make sections. You'll get there. It will get there. Alright, let's focus on making sounds because I have an assignment that's due soon and I have to play video games with someone here in literally like 45 minutes. Oh, excuse me. And I have to make 20 different sounds and we are just 3 down. I ain't getting this shit done today. Let's see. So, let's edit this. Effects and processing, distortion and saturator. So, let's just take the saturator that we have here, throw it on there. Just right in there. Is it not going to let me? Why are you the way you are sometimes, Ableton? Throw the saturator in there. Throw the saturator in there. There we go. Ooh. Turn the decibel level down. Okay. EQ. Alright. Let's see what we want to emphasize. I got a better idea. Comb filter. Auto filter. Comb. Maybe not. Maybe put an LFO with retrigger. Or maybe an envelope on it. How do I make the... Oh, there we go. Sick. Delay. Okay. Add more reverb. I definitely like this acid wub with the effects on it more than the other one. Oh, we're gonna automate the shit out of the dry wet on that. So maybe start out with the wet. Well, I think my account is a bit stuck. Oh, I figured it out. A compressor, eh? Let's do sidechain. Now let's hear that with the kick. Yo, that's sick. That's actually great. That sounds awesome. Alright, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Banana bread at work? Hell yeah. Let's see if we can find that song quick. Brondo. Banana bread.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude.
Hell yeah.
My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things, and I got some banana bread at work today, dude.
Hell yeah.
So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude.
Hell no. Fucking
cops, dude.
These crashes are getting wild.
Getting paid, not a lot of
Money, dude, for fucking working? Hell no. But banana bread for fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Banana bread, banana bread, banana bread, banana bread, banana bread. Hell yeah. Fucking love this shit. They're a little bit hot. Well, looks like one of our sessions crashed. That's okay. We still got this boy bouncing down the highway. And ain't gonna get a kick. Especially after I turn on a reconnect on it. We're gonna stay in this bitch forever. See if we can pick some stuff up while fishing on the highway. I had an account die yesterday, so we gotta go pick up its stuff if somebody hasn't already, which they likely have. I really gotta fix that bug. More like Ox has already fixed it. I just haven't moved the changes over to Bonesack because I'm fucking lazy. And my mice didn't connect properly to the computer, and I have no way to control it. And I'm not gonna crash out. Totally not gonna crash out. Yeah, it just is refusing to connect. Well, my account is gonna kill itself here. Okay, I wanna pause this music, but I literally can't. It literally will not let me. Finally connect. There we fucking go. Alright, love that song, however... Oh god, now I need to adjust this viewing angle because that is not tenable. And hopefully it still connects back. Yikes. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, what time am I playing games? At 5. I have 30 minutes. Okay. We really gotta fucking focus here. Let's see. We've got... What sound do we want? You know those like screechy bit, or not screechy. It sounds kind of metallic. Preston, do you know the name of that sound? Squelches? I think it might be a dubstep squelch. Squelch. Like Tipper and Resonant Language. You're speaking my language now.
Hello, this is Bunting, and today we make some wave right.
Alright, let's
from this.
Make sure that we have the right sound.
It just sounded like the most additive out of all of them. And in order to get this type of... And yeah, chorus is nice for stereo, multiband is nice for beef. And that's also because I key with the filter. We get a little...
Here, now... Nobody's gonna have a fucking tutorial on how to do this in analog, because no one wants to do this shit in analog. But I'll try looking it up before using the fucking AI bullshit. Make a squelch in Ableton Analog. How to make Tipper squelches in Ableton. My middle click is not working right now. Okay.
Alright, this is...
They're like, oh yeah, it's a tutorial on how to make this sound in Ableton. And then it's just Surum. Okay. Ableton Live and Operator. Yeah, everything's going to be with Operator because no one fucking likes analog. And I don't know why on earth we are using analog other than as a teaching tool. So I'm just going to fucking not leak everything. What's a AI that I haven't used very much? That shit's gonna leak me, right? Let's try Claude. I hate that it has all of your conversations right on the left. It's like, bro, no, don't do that. Alright, how to make squelch sounds in Ableton fucking analog. Is it just analog? Yeah. Alright. Use a sawtooth or square wave oscillator. So let's insert a new MIDI track. Analog, and just grab the spectrum and oscilloscope, copy, paste. Alright, sawtooth or square wave oscillator. I'm always a big fan of sawtooth waves. Keep it monophonic, okay. Use the low pass filter, okay. 200 to 500 hertz. Let's just go with 300 then. Resonance significantly, okay. Assign an envelope to the filter cutoff frequency. Alright, what kind of envelope? Like, modulate the filter cutoff. Can I just make an envelope? Get that in an instrument rack. Envelope MIDI. And map that to, you said the cutoff frequency? Okay. $50 to 100%. Ooh, that's already sounded cool. In the filter section, increase the envelope. Okay. Yeah, we're at 100 right now. Let's... I kind of like the lower amounts, but let's just fuck with it and see where it goes. We can always edit that later. Adjust the filter envelope settings. Okay, fast attack. Already got that. Short decay. Alright. Low sustain. Why is your sustain in percentages? Interesting. 0 to 20%. Let's leave it at 11. Short release. 50 to 150. I don't know, I kind of like longer, but we're gonna let it cook. Add movement, use an LFO to modulate the filter cutoff as well. Okay. Map that to the filter cutoff. To the filter cutoff. Map it to the filter cut. Why is it not letting me? Is it because I already have an envelope on it? Maybe I need to... Wait, hold on. Maybe if we use the macro rack and we set this to macro 1 and change that so that it's on frequency. And now we map it. No, it won't map to it. Yeah. Huh. Not sure what to do about that. Oh, he got kicked. I'm gonna have to think about that for a second on why that's not working and how to make it work if we can. Alright, let's just close that session out. Do we have any other accounts on? Not that I can use at the moment. So we're just gonna bounce down this highway. Yeah, I don't know how to... Can you map both an LFO and a filter to the same thing? Huh. What if we mapped it to the semitones? Yikes. Yeah, because it's telling me to use... I mean, this might be just some AI bullshit. How to map both a envelope and LFO to the same knob Ableton. Using macro control. That's what I'm doing. Right? Is that not what I'm doing right now? Huh. I don't know, maybe map it to the resonance. Decrease the depth. Map the LFO to the envelope, offset or depth. or yeah, offset or depth control to a macro control. Let's try mapping this to the amount. Alright, that's just not doing anything now. Okay, I think that this might just be an AI bullshit moment where it's gaslighting me and saying that you can do something that you can't. So we're just gonna skip that at the moment. Which sucks, because an LFO would sound really sick on that. If I just turn this off, can I then assign it to it? No, you can't. Let's see what it sounds like with the LFO instead. That shit sounds dope. I think what we're gonna do is duplicate this, or wait, yeah, and make one of them be the LFO and one of them be the envelope. There's the envelope. There's the LFO. Let's just make something quick. Shouldn't there be a 64? Because can't it go up? No, it only goes up to 32. It's probably just being perceived as a tone. Is re-trigger on for the LFO? That's trippy. Yeah, I'm liking it. We've got a lot of sounds already. Alright, let's shut off automations. Let's do a little bit of arrangement here. Alright, so we're not using this one right now. Let's just expand out the kick drum even more. Made some cool shit so far. Let's see. We'll make it squelchier at a different date. Let's just keep pumping these out. We got like 10 minutes left before I gotta go do something else. Let's see. What's another sound type that we need to learn how to make? SoundCloud is dying today. Any suggestions on sound types? How do you make that? That has to be... What is it, a vocoder? A comb filter? What do you call that sound? How do you make that shit? I gotta pee quick. I'll be back. Yeah, I fucking love that sound. And then this one's just titled Glorpin. Let me make sure that Risk of Rain got updated, because I'm gonna play that with someone. Yeah, it looks like it's updated. How to make glorpy sounds in Ableton Analog. Will it know what I mean by glorpy? Bubbly liquid modulated textures. 2 oscillators with different waveforms. Detune them slightly. Let's see if I can fucking speedrun this shit. Before I have to leave to play games. Alright. Looks like they're ready, so I'm gonna actually end stream here. Thank you all for joining me today. Preston, thank you for the suggestions. Moose Mountie, thank you for always coming through when I'm making music. Let's find somebody to raid. Twitch.tv. I'm guessing y'all want somebody doing 2B stuff and not music, right? Luke, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Y'all want 2B or y'all want music stuff? Riss is streaming. Let's send it over to Riss. Alright, y'all, go say hi to Riss for me. I don't think I'll be able to stop in stream. I gotta go do stuff. So, yeah. Great making some fucking sounds today. This shit sounds awesome. For just analog, this shit dope. But yeah, cool. Alright, y'all enjoy. Say hi to Riss for me. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.